This should be a good little ride. If you ever catch yourself riding at night, you'd always want to something retro reflective, something really high reflective clothing. Even during the daytime, people can't even see you. I heard that, you know, during the MSF class, I was told that some drivers, they only see what they actually want to see in their field of vision. There's, for example, you live in a city where there's not a lot of bikes. There's a lot of cars, but not a lot of bikes. Normally, people would just look out for other cars and, you know, pedestrians, since there's not a lot of them. If they ever come across a biker or a motorcyclist, even, it's not really in their field of perception, because they would immediately, you know, dismiss it as just something. Oh, okay, whatever. I don't see that from my day to day. So, in my opinion, I try to wear as many reflective things as I can. I have a bright yellow backpack with 3 strips of retroreflective tape. Retroreflective meaning that if you shine a light at light will bounce back to the source of the light, the source of where the light's actually coming from, not like bouncing off into the opposite way or whatever, like you were bouncing a laser off of a mirror. Retroreflective would be if you were to point it at a reflective tape, the laser would bounce off and it would bounce back to the laser. And I got it all over my helmet. It's just like strips of tape all over my helmet, front and back. Quite effective. I think it might have saved me a couple of times. Especially out that gas station, the Pilot gas station. Damn. They got some pretty interesting folks driving around there. I'll put a link. You can find it in Amazon yourself, but I'll put a link down below to the reflective tape that I got. But at all costs, you really try to want to limit your night riding as best as you can. You don't want to be try not to put yourself in so much danger like that. You know, like me, I'm going home. I want to go home. I just want to go home. Don't bother me. Oh man, scary story. I remember cruising down I-5, go home. It's probably around 11 o'clock at night. Woo, bumpy. Cruising down, and it wasn't lit up like this, actually. It was really fairly dark. I could only see probably like 400 or 500 feet away from me, so I was going fairly slow. And I saw this this long piece of, like, looks like a log, like a white piece of log that's laying out on the fast lane here. And man, I saw it way too late, and I did not know what to do, and so I froze up, and I held the handlebars as tight as I could, which you do not do, because if you hold the handlebars at a veer or whatever, and you hit something, and the bike naturally would want to straighten itself out on its own. So you really have to stop yourself from holding on so tight, because when you hold on so tight, you'll actually you'll intensify the wobble, and when you intensify the wobble, you could potentially get tank flappers or speed bubbles, whatever. Then saw this log, I panicked, held on tight, and I thought, holy shit, I'm gonna crash, and I braced myself. As soon as I ran into it, I realized it was a long piece of plastic. And man, I was so thankful. I was so thankful that I was a piece of plastic. Pretty scared, but I was thankful to be alive and walking. And you never really know what you come across at night. Most of the time, you see a lot of animals passing across. Not so much in the really busy freeway, but when it comes to like highways, you get deer, you get raccoons passing by, and that, you know, you don't want to run over them. Yeah, it sucks for them, and it also sucks for your bike, and it also sucks if you fall and fuck your shit up, dude. So you don't want to do that. You do not want to do that. Avoid it at all costs.